My husband of 5 years had the nerve to ask for a divorce, right in front of his mom and his mistress. And I just quietly stared at that inkstone because it was the dowry my father left me. I glanced over at him. Jiang Beicheng's tone was ice cold while his side piece had her arm around him, putting on a whole show. "Sis, I ground that ink myself." Old lady Jiang sat at the head of the table sipping her tea. "Jinshu, you can't put all the blame on Beicheng. Bailu comes from a powerful family. She's a much better match for him. Don't worry, the agreement's clear. Out of appreciation for your years of service, we're giving you 300 taels to live on." I looked up and stared at Jiang Beicheng. He couldn't hold my gaze. I picked up the brush. The ink hadn't even dried yet. Then the mistress chimed in. "Honey, life outside the pass is rough. Can I bring the chef from the city with us?" I'd barely set down the brush after signing. "Jinshu, what's your problem? You signed. Now hand over the ledgers." "What ledgers?" "The household books. You ran this place for 5 years and you owe us an explanation." I looked at him calm. 5 years ago, I was only 19. Jiang Beicheng had shown up at our clinic with a bunch of wounded soldiers. Thanks to my father and our staff, they all pulled through. He was beyond grateful. He swore that as long as he lived, he'd protect our clinic. My father knew he didn't have long, and seeing Beicheng as a decent man, he pushed us together. I couldn't say no to my dying father's wish. So I agreed, and poured the clinic's connections, network, and every bit of money into the Jiang family. And what did I get in return? Divorce papers. Those are the Su family's clinic records. What are you even talking about? The grain, medicine, leather, and iron in that clinic, every single transaction is Su family property. The agreement you just signed says it clearly. Everything under Su Jinshu's name belongs to her. You confirmed it yourself just now, ma'am. What assets could a housewife possibly have? Without the Jiang family's protection, you wouldn't have lasted a day out here. The clinic? What does that even count as? I didn't say a word. General, we've got a huge problem. The clinic's entire supply convoy pulled out this morning. Food, medicine, winter gear, weapons, 30 full carts, every last thing is gone. Where are they? Already out of the city. The owner gave the order personally. Old lady Jiang slammed her teacup on the table. Tea splashed everywhere. He didn't flinch. Jiang Beicheng glared at me, face dark. I looked down and gently blew the ink dry on the agreement. "Oh, really? That clinic was left to me by my father. You knew that 5 years ago. Now you've conveniently forgotten. No surprise there, husband." "She's making it up. The clinic is the biggest operation on the border. How could it belong to a woman? She's just trying to squeeze money out of us." "Go back to your room, now." Bailu bit her lip and shot me a death glare. Old lady Jiang finally snapped out of it. 5 years. Every single shipment of grain and supplies. I checked them all. The winter uniforms for tens of thousands of soldiers out there. Sewn stitch by seamstresses I hired. Every medicine used on the wounded in camp came from my pharmacy, running around the clock. All they know is that General Jiang is some great war hero, and the border is rock solid. Those clinic goods are military supplies. That's right, you pulled all of them. Are you out of your mind? The frontier runs on those supplies. Without medicine and provisions, how are they supposed to fight? I'm a Su now, not a Jiang anymore. Why should Su family property be handed over to the Jiangs for free? Su Jinshu, do you have any idea what you're doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. Without food, the soldiers will riot. Without medicine, the wounded die. You want General Jiang's 5 years on this border to end with a total supply collapse? The truth? It was me, Su Jinshu, holding this border. I sourced the grain. I supplied the medicine. My people gathered the intel. I saved the wounded. You charged into battle. I kept your 30,000 men alive. And now you're throwing me out with nothing? On what grounds? I looked him dead in the eyes when I said those last 3 words. Jiang Beicheng had nothing to say. "General, every doctor from the clinic is gone. The blacksmiths pulled out too. All the intel posts in the city are shut down." Wang Qiang collapsed to the floor, white as a ghost. Jiang Beicheng looked even worse. "Jinshu, what the hell are you doing?" "Taking back what's mine. The border needs General Jiang because he wins, but ma'am, without my money and supplies, what exactly is he winning with?"